So I watched the season finale of season 36 of The Simpsons, and it is quite an interesting finale to final to this 36th season. And having Bart and Lisa, always grew up with Itchy and Scratchy until they look like of having how they're for babies as well, and all the kids are freaking out and getting angry and getting being a little dramatic. It's like if remember the time when Itchy and Scratchy was rebranded to be girls, and all of the boys were being feisty and you know getting angry since it got rebranded for girls, but or just girls. And yeah, they're being like that too by throwing all their Itchy and Scratchy stuff and burning them. And Marge slowly are seeing that Lisa and Bart are not interested in Itchy and Scratchy now. And yeah, you gotta feel bad for Marge in this episode, for sure, when leaving the box of Bart's stuff and them looking out the window, Itchy and Scratchy, and seeing all of the good times that this montage of Bart and Lisa, and also the not so good times when they see Maggie's room decorated for Maggie. And yeah, just turning off the TV. And yeah, Marge is of course worried. Marge is worried about Lisa and Bart and how they barely talk to each other now since they don't bond with each other with Itchy and Scratchy. And yeah, she's wanting to talk to the kids to never be able to grow apart from each other. And yeah, we actually see them growing apart, like Bart into the future. Bart being a jobless guy living at the house, and Lisa, of course, we've seen this kind of thing before in the future where Lisa was the president of the United States, right? And we actually see Marge's funeral. Yeah, they actually have Marge's funeral. And this lady and Itchy and Scratchy just looking at the giant screen as well. And we see 35 years later into the future, and yeah, Lisa rebranded the basketball to NBA. And yeah, Lisa then seeing how things may actually not be so bad, like seeing Barney, but no, it's actually Nelson. And going to the retirement home to see her dad, but of course they're on a business, or not a business trip, a field trip, and they hear some noises coming from their old house. And yeah, Homer, Lenny, Carl, and Combo Guy, now old, are inside the house, and of course Bart has been taking care of them. And yeah, we see that nurse that's also a stripper as well that comes. And yeah, of course, Millhouse just saying, Lisa, what's up? And yeah, all of Bart's keys that he has. And Lenny just driving and running into the garage of Lisa's car. And of course, her having to ride a bike, which is too big now to get to her speech, which he does end up speaking, and then complaining about Bart. And yeah, Crystal Skinner trying to get her off of the stage. And yeah, we see the others playing croquet in the backyard. And yeah, Lisa decides to join them too. And then having to find Lenny, which yeah, he's ended up in a tree. And yeah, then they're freaking out when they get back because Homer's been abducted. And apparently it was Lisa's fault because, yeah, she had an order to be able to come and pick up Homer. And yeah, we see Bart's car, which is really cool, and they're actually noticed that Homer are going to be transferred to Florida, which apparently nobody is able to escape from a place there, and they're trying to get Lisa to think of something. And seeing this last will DVD from Marge, and her saying that if Homer is watching this because she would probably be dead before him, and talking about all these different things, and even talking about how Bart and Lisa, hopefully they do not fall apart of their bond. And yeah, they of course ended up doing it, and they're saying of how bad of siblings they are. And yeah, Bart having this golden jet ski, which is having to get taken away. And yeah, they got to get their dad back and see this Florida truck, and Homer waving at them, and yeah, playing this Itchy and Scratchy, making them have to pay, which they do, and they get Homer out and throw him into the car. And they're so glad to have Homer back. And they watch this reboot of Itchy and Scratchy. And Marge is up in heaven, just happy that Lisa and Bart are bonding with each other. And having another husband as well that she has up there. But yeah, that was the season finale of the season finale of the 36th season of The Simpsons. And again, obviously, this show is still going, of course. Season 36 is not the last one, but just the end of the season. Quite an interesting episode, showing Marge's death in the future, right? Marge actually dying in the future, and everything that unfolds as well. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. Get you next one.